918-2224. Para Univision, Cristian Colon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
My name is Isabel Haglund, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Christian Cologne, a graduate of Sacred Heart University. Christian is now working here in Connecticut at Channel 3 as a bilingual multimedia journalist.
I went to Sacred Heart thinking that I wanted to do media, something in media. I knew that I did want to become a reporter, but I didn't really know how to become a reporter. So, I mean, taking journalism classes, like writing classes, and then just like doing internships and seeing what like other students, alumni had done before, and then like trying out those same internships. So I think just like finding the right path into, oh, this is how you get to be a reporter. I think that's my pathway at Sacred Heart was.
While you're at Sacred Heart, did you do any internships? And if so, what would be a piece of advice you could give to students looking for internships?
I would say like create a profile of yourself and maybe on social media or maybe like a nice resume and put that all together, especially with work that you do outside of Sacred Heart. I know when you're in school, you do a lot of projects at Sacred Heart, let's say like a fraternity, a sorority, and some local events. But I wish I did more of it actually. Yeah. Just get out at Sacred Heart and do some events. I know you have like Bridgeport is super close by, and it's such a great city with lots of stories. I would do a lot of stories focused on Bridgeport, maybe Fairfield, and these are like top cities in Connecticut overall. So there's so many stories there.
What recommendations do you have now for current SHU students who are looking for a career in communications?
Writing is scary now because I would recommend for you to do a lot of multimedia, what they call like multimedia journalists. So if you're going into writing, I would be like a multimedia journalist and learn the cameras, learn photography, because I started doing an internship at Miami Herald just to get my foot in the door of some sort of job. And I saw really how like the newspaper business is really changing, and like photographers, people that would just take still photography, they're now doing video, they're now doing like full-on presentations for online. So it's not just like going into writing and focusing on writing. I think when you present yourself as a candidate, you have to be very versatile.
Can you talk a little bit about working in Texas and what you did there working at the Mexican border?
Texas was an amazing experience. Like I did 2 years there. It was a 2-year contract. I did everything from like immigration lawsuits. Like I learned so much about immigration. I learned what the border is actually about, and it's nothing like what you see on TV. Yeah. It's beautiful. I mean, the stereotypes are all wrong, and you meet so many reporters that are moving from out of their comfort zones into one area, and you build those friendships because, I mean, for Christmas, for the holidays, for your birthdays, like you're the only one you're there with them with. Yeah. So just building those connections that, yeah, it's like a big family. So
what's a day in the life of your job like at Channel 3?
Here I do mostly the morning shows and then the like evening shows. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I could be either or, but mostly I focus on anything general news. So if a crime scene happens, you go there. If there's someone in court, you go there. If there's a festival, you go there. So it's very broad. You don't really know. Like in the morning, how it works is like in the morning you send in ideas, and then the editorial picks the news of the day, and then you go about your day.
What do you think is the most rewarding part about working at Channel 3?
It's rewarding that I could help out my community that saw me born and raised. So I think that's very rewarding working at Channel 3.